In 1977, a lawyer went digging through a company's old files looking for one document. He found a folder nobody had opened in 40 years. Letters between company presidents, dated 1935. I need to show you what was inside. But first, here's what almost everyone believes about asbestos. That nobody knew. That it was a different time. And the moment they found out, they stopped. Hold on to that. We're about to test it. And this file exists because one of you named it in the comments. So, this one's yours. So, when did they actually know? 1898. A British factory inspector named Lucy Dean writes that asbestos dust is sharp, and it's hurting the people breathing it. She's ignored. 1924. A woman named Nellie Kershaw dies in Rochdale, England. 33 years old. She'd spent her working life spinning asbestos fiber. Her doctor writes the first real medical description of what the dust does to a pair of lungs. Her employer denies all responsibility. They refuse to pay for her funeral. She's buried in an unmarked pauper's grave. Remember her. We're coming back. If they knew, why didn't anyone stop it? That's what the 1935 folder answers. Inside, the president of one asbestos company is writing about a magazine that wants to run articles on the health risks. The reply is the coldest line in the file. The less said about asbestos, the better off they are. They fund a scientific study. Then, they ask for the findings to be softened. In 1949, the company's own medical director x-rays hundreds of his workers. He finds lung damage. The men are never told. His reasoning, later under oath, as long as a man isn't disabled, he can keep working. The company benefits. Another executive was asked in a sworn deposition whether he'd really let workers stay on the job until they dropped dead. He said yes. He said they saved a lot of money that way. Be honest. When you heard they didn't know back then, did you picture that? So why is this still killing people? The delay. It takes 20 to 50 years for the disease to surface. Men retired, got sick decades later, and nobody drew the line back. Around 40,000 Americans still die from asbestos-related illness every year. And the last form of it wasn't banned here 50 years ago. It was banned in 2024. But here's what finally beat them. Not a whistleblower. Paper. A folder in a filing cabinet. They survived doctors, workers, and unions. They lost to their own memos. And Nellie Kershaw, in that unmarked grave, her death was page 1 of the file they threw away. So tell me below, what's sitting in a filing cabinet right now that we'll be reading in 50 years? And you know where the archive is. Next file, though. Somewhere with no paper trail at all. 7 miles straight down, where the only light is alive.